Hey guys, it's Alam. Recently I posted a video showing how I build the corner farmlands in my Minecraft creative map. However, in that video, I only really had time to show the top layer. I barely was able to build the second layer down. But in today's video, I will show the second layer down. So, to start things off, we will build the edges of this stone wall here, which correspond directly to the edges of the basin and the plateau walls on the top layer. Like, in case you don't know what I mean, here the edge of like the basin or the plateau walls. But anyways, head down and start building the stone wall. So this will be kind of boring, actually. So I will discuss some more of my plans for this world in general, not even just the farmlands, but in general in this world. Recently, I have actually been working. So recently, I began building this. I actually began building this like ruined underwater city based around the idea of Atlantis. I am also working on more mountain ranges, including the one near the farmland, in case I haven't already mentioned it. I'm also working on another port city near the cooler biome continent. My knife is about to run out. Alright, so things down here. That's drinking another night vision potion. Alright. I also plan more mushroom biomes, of course, and in general more of these islands and larger islands actually. As for the farmlands in this map, I will actually raise the height of most of the edge farmlands. Of course, not the areas that already have structures built on them. Of course, that would be too much work. But really, I will actually make it biome dependent. Like in swamps, or it's always up to 118 only, while in the plains biome, it could vary from 118 to about 127. In other biomes, it could be up to 147. Anyway. I also plan to build like another town on the continent with the dark forest biome. I also plan on building better forests and not yet. Alright. So we're about halfway around this area, which we're building this stone wall. Today I was also working on a little bit on improving the agricultural area and making it feel more like a farming area. Another potion, almost done. Let's see if probably close enough to the edge of our area that I can see what's going on. Maybe you can't because it's dark still, but Actually, I can actually see. There. Let's patch this up right here. Bam. Actually, no. I thought actually, yeah. Bam, bam. Because I thought that was like a planned opening that I had planned like occasionally in the corner farmlands, the edges of the plateau and basin areas, we actually see openings down into the second layer down. But anyway, let's get another night vision potion. And just continue building its own way. Again, note how I have it directly correspond to the edges of the terrain depression on top. Stone wall down here, of course. Now here we actually have an opening, an intentional opening. So instead what we're going to do is we're going to bring this down to here gradually. There, there. There. So now let's keep going. I guess we'll work on that more later. Let's keep going. Alright. So we're almost done with this step here. Alright, so if this video drags on again, then I will probably only show this layer, but if I could go on more quickly, then I will actually show you guys a third layer, or at least a little bit of a third layer. And I actually noticed that the ceiling is not done here. So let's bring this over. Now let's do command. Now let's do this command. /fill tab 4672 110 4192 stone. There. So instead of having to click 127 more times, I filled out 127 blocks of a command. Just like that. And this huge part of the ceiling is actually missing. So this layer is actually missing. So, but again, I'm not going to actually take all the time to fill that out by hand. Instead, I'm going to use the /fill command. Oh, I'll get it done pretty quick for me. So let's see, the x coordinate here is 4,631. Let's go to /fill 4,608, then 4,631, 110, then 4,256 stone. There. And since I'm almost done with another potion, since I've almost gone through another potion, there. God, I should have taken the 8-minute potion. That's the 3-minute one, but oh well. Now let's fill out the gaps here. There. So let's bring this over. Bam, 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 bam. There. So now we finish more of the ceiling here. I'll work on the transitioning this wall later. This stone wall into the ceiling later. Let's bring this over. Actually, I think we should do one more by hand. Now let's do /fill 42, 46, 72, 110, 42, 56 stone. There. Anyway, let's bring this over. 4,237 /fill 46, 72, 110, 42, 57 stone. There. Let's bring this over. It's been recording for 10 minutes almost. There. Let's bring this over. Let's fill in this gap more. There. Bring this over. There. So now we're pretty much done with the ceiling here. So now let's fill out the actual second layer down. So let's head over to the corner of our 4x4 chunk selection. Next selection is /fill that we use, and let's do 46, 42, and then about 85, and then 42, 22, and then stone. There. That actually did fill quite a lot of blocks out. Anyway, let's do /fill 46, 08, and 85, and then 42, 22, and then stone. There. And another potion is about to run out. Let's bring this down here. There. Let's take another potion. And let's bring these down. Blocks actually didn't bring them down enough, apparently. There. Special 46, 38, 85, 42, 56 in stone. Now let's head over here and notice it's /fill 46, 72, 85, and 42, 23 in stone. There. So now we've filled out our actual next layer down without having to actually click thousands of times, of course. So now let's fill in this gap here. So this is actually, I don't think it's really going to matter, so let's not waste too much time on it. So anyway, now let's transition this stone wall into the ceiling of the layer. Now let's bring this up to here. Let's bring this down a few blocks and over a couple blocks horizontal, like so here. Let's do the same on the floor. Let's bring this out at like 3 blocks. So bring this down 3 blocks as well. Oops. Bring this down. Let's go. It's over there. Bring up 3 blocks as well. This is another kind of mechanical process. So, just kind of boring. Yeah. Here. So now let's bring this over here. Alright. Pushing the grass up on the floor. Oh, and there goes another potion. So there, let's bring this up again. Get this a little smoother. There. There. There you go. down on the block. There. Everything is up. And everything's down here. Wow, this video's been going on for 15 minutes already. So let's do the same thing on the floor we just did for the ceiling. And also planning on. Alright, so while I do this, I'll mention some more plans I have for this map. So in the West Farland, I do indeed plan to have it go in, since it's based on Caves and Cliffs Farland. I indeed plan on actually having it go into what I call the Highlands at the end, like near the world border. Just like how I have the Fringe Land in the east, close to the world border, and in the south as well. Alright, so it's up here, down. There. I think you get the idea. This video has actually been going on for nearly 17 minutes already. I think you get the idea of how we build off this stone wall. So now let's bring this opening, this sort of cavern-like opening down. Bring this down. There. So we can change the recording. Let's actually get rid of the increments here. Let's bring this down. Fit there, fill in the gap. Now you might as well change the topmost 3 layers of this stone layer here to grass. So let's do 46, 38, 95, 42, 22 grass block. There. One more potion. It's lagging quite a bit. I guess now I'll use slash fill. I guess I'll actually, to prevent that, I'll actually use slash fill with dirt instead of grass. And then use grass only in the top layer. Grass block. There. Slash fill. 46, 72, 95, 42, 23, dirt. Slash fill. 46, 72, 97, 97, 42, 23, grass block. And this part is still not done, but this video is already dragging on quite a bit, so I guess I'll just do that later off camera. Now let's bring down this other opening here, this other mount that's leading up to the surface over here. Alright. Let's bring this down here. There. Change down. Again, on this gap. There, let's bring this down as well. There. So now you got a rather decent looking opening up to the top layer. And I never even finished this part, I noticed. Now, of course, I forgot to change this to grass and dirt here. 46, 72, 95, 42, 22. Not 42,222. 4,222. There. Switch fill. 46, 72, 97, 42, 22 grass block. Yeah. There. So it will be kind of dark down here when the night vision wears off. Once again. So it's actually at a lava spring. And we'll actually have to, and before we do that, we'll actually have, there's actually two lava sources instead of just one. Just to make it more interesting. And then let's bring this over back here. There. Now it is also kind of dark down here as well, once again. So it makes sense to have some mushrooms. Let's bring out our mushroom blocks. And let's build like a mini huge mushroom here. You can see I'm sort of there. Bam, bam, bam. Here I use the red mushroom blocks. So let's also put some small red mushrooms nearby. Let's put some brown mushrooms. And a mini brown huge mushroom as well. I can get the brown huge mushroom block, of course. There. Let's make it look like it has roots a little bit. So yeah, guys. Guys. I'm pretty much done with the second layer, other than that area around here that I didn't really finish, which I will work on off camera, of course. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much all I got for now. In the next part of this series, I will actually show you how to build another layer down, and perhaps even the ocean deeper in the corner farlands, and perhaps the ocean at the sea level. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and consider subscribing to my channel if you haven't already, and hit the bell, and click on all for all notifications. And I'll see you guys next time.